again. I'm G'd, and with me I got Dean, and KOVA going for fast aggression over towards the B bomb site. Is holding off nice.
Reclaiming B on Dust2 can be quite difficult. You see they're going to be splitting up, sending 2 in through the tunnels. A couple players then going to be moving through the door/window choke point, and that is a very quick kill. They had one player trying to actually hold that flanking through tunnels. That was Peku. He went down straight away, and man, not going to be a lot. A couple of creative pistols. They're mostly just eco and focusing on the next one, and that's not a bad trade over towards long. They actually managed to get themselves a second. And doubling down with that P250, suddenly they've stolen away some weapons. They've managed to catch Issa rotating up through the CT spawn just before that smoke blooms, and it's all on NB.
And obviously, with this being a false spike, he pretty much has to go for it. That's a good reaction. Sick quad kill for the round. Fast aggression out through that long house, and
with that P250, as we said, there was very little weapons. They had one deagle with P250, didn't even have armor. NBK with that save M4 looking to try and fight back. It is again the long control being the goal for KOVA, and this time it's OG with the weaker buy that are actually.
OG definitely does have potential in a 4-on-2 situation. Should be able to make it happen now.
Which of course is something that isn't currently available for KOVA. That allows him to find that initial opening. They had Issa up close to the doors as well. He's able to get one man who then coming back in to get his second of the round, allowing for it to be a
sure, that allows him to get the bomb down, give them a bit of extra money. Ulib not really being able to connect. I think the biggest difference between those two players is that Dirkips actually have a lot of great teammates behind him as well. Alexit catching the first through the smoke. Mantu lining them up with the AWP, shutting them down. A nice little double for him. Going for more aggression here with the Desert Eagle, catching a
KOVA. He's gone from the round without a chance to do anything at all. And a couple of his teammates have gone ahead and joined them in the cemetery as well. It's all on Piatola and Peku right now to pull this back from the 2-on-4.
What's B as well. This is very nice play here from Peku. He's just making a bit of a distraction with that smoke down towards CT. They're not falling for it completely, even though he still finds the frag. One of the frags over towards the B bomb site. NBK is still here though, and he answers back eventually. It's now going to be all on Pitola. Pitola left alone 1-on-3 situation. Throws out the flashbang in towards the B bomb site. NBK still sitting over towards the Xbox on B. Notice that Pitola pushes forward. Should be able to shut the drum down right here, right now, and indeed they will. Vald it.
Possible a couple of kills as well on these players who are holding relatively aggressive over towards B. NBK actually up close to the tunnel initially did get flashed because of that, but turned around, had a bit of help from the player on the platform who slowed it down slightly as well, and then they do just combine to easily hold that choke point.
Nice, easy.
Insider of Nina. Look at this, Valda flashed it towards long, manages to get the triple kill, lines up the 2 players that were trying to stay alive after the initial frag. Continues to go aggressive there, and at least with that realizes that there's one more player towards long. Also the presence being shown on short there by Twixy with the flash going over, so at that point realized that both remaining players were split up, managing to pick up one Pitola alone.
Mantu flashbang in towards the side. This allows for Pitola to potentially find the frag, but turns us back towards him. And
yeah, and you mentioned how important he is to be for this lineup as well, so this is not the game for him to unfortunately on the spam then putting him down. It is the quick short control of these coming in, so they were trying to set themselves clearly up for the split to come through. Then now 3 players pushing up through short, 1 left to try and come out long a little bit later, but that really does hinge on these players coming up through short actually finding success, and you see when they don't, he has to begin to rotate back around to try and help, but it's still going in favor of OG right now, eventually pulling it back to the 2v1, the nade towards short as well, going to be there to finish.
But I think OG have definitely worked on that massively, and I do suspect we're going to see a lot of that start showing in the second half of it.
Feel comfortable, but let's see, dropping into that CT spawn with the smoke down. Unfortunately, Issa, he does spot one, and then
and they need fairly clean rounds at that. Mantu up on shorts. Posted up with that AWP. We should see a flashbang coming through. Actually, it's just going to be Peku who takes the peak here. Valda burns Twixy, but Peku answers back with that AWP. This is a good start to the round. Giving them good opportunities to make something happen. Here's a good kill onto Pitola. Pico still not done yet. Nice triple. Looks like he's going for even more aggression, and he finds the quad kill. Okay.
5 and they're on the first of spots. Right now they're actually finding the aggression up through short. OG haven't lost long. They decided they wanted to go for that short control a little bit later, and they traded out 1-for-1 with a bit of extra damage going in their favor as well. It's not a bad spot to be in. Piatola did spam down Valda towards the car, but still OG managing to pull it back again into the 3-on-2, favoring themselves.
It's a good frag from Piatola through that smoke, connecting onto Issa. Takes a lot of damage in the opposite direction though, as MBK, he tries through the smoke himself. Yeah, I've got a... Ooh, Mantu. Should have been an easy kill for him, but actually missing it. That nade should do the trick. Yes, indeed it will. NBK shots rounds. It only works so often. It's worked twice, but can it work again? It's gonna be troublesome for them. Alexit does find one, quickly traded out though. Dirkips and Ulip finding one each, and there's only one defender left on that B bomb side. That's going to be NBK. Beautiful first, gets the second as well. Quickly traded out here by Peku. Brings it back to a 2-on-2 situation. Peku is very low on HP, and the nade could do the job. It's not far enough, but he still goes down to 1 HP. Now the flashbang could actually do the job. Mansa does have a nade as well. Over towards the door, it's Valde. He takes a lot of damage from Piatola. Pitola's position is now known. Mansu connects onto Peku. Mansu needs to find the frag on Piatola here as well. Switching over to the Desert Eagle. Gonna try and see if he can find the angle. Try and see if he can find the shot. Weapon in his hands. A UMP can deal a lot of damage if it's up close, but from a long distance, it's going to be quite troublesome for him to control here for OGS. They do know the bomb has been dropped out towards long. They're just watching that mainly.
This was a round that really could have given KOVA that 1500 D side. If they got this one, then the economy for OG going into the final.
That's wishful thinking more than anything else. But hey, it's about staying positive, and you guys are doing it, so good on you. Teku might make it 4 here, as Alexip has taken a lot of damage, and this makes it a 5-on-3 situation. Peku getting the opening frags over towards the B bomb site. It is the final round for the first half. So as I said, gives them an opportunity of making it 11-4 for the halftime. Especially with Alexip being so low on HP. Valde needs to come up big for this one alongside with Mantu. Mantu switching over to the M4, allowing Alexip to be on that AWP, giving him one-shot potential. But Peku with a triple now. And the timer is running low. We don't have a kid in play, so the round is indeed going to go in the favor of KOVA at this point. No more time.
Goal. Dirkips though, we've seen him with the pistol in that previous half, finding some success. Can he do it again this time in a pistol round that they very much do need to pick up? Unfortunately, not hitting the shots initially, ends up actually getting backed off into the corner, trapped by the Glocks. Gets taken out alongside his Kobe defender. What did you please tell me you seen that?
Yeah, but I pretty much lost the ability to speak. Not sure what just happened there. KOVA, they're not making it any easier.
Nah, things just went a little awkward when one player tries to jump through the smoke and got shot in the back by a team being taken back there by Mantu. Excuse me. Oh, hang on. I didn't actually realize that Piatola had somehow made his way into spawn. Must have come through the tunnels, obviously.
They need to find some more very quickly.
I mean, with scouts and some pistols, maybe they can get a few kills. Perhaps there is a bit of a chance they can steal the...
At the very least, and potentially even the game as well. Ulip up on shot. I think Alexip just spotted a pixel. Oh, yes, he did. Finds it as he goes for the peek. Another player up on shot is going to get taken down. That's Twixy to fall. Dirkips through middle, finally finding a frag. Got a 5-7. We know there's potential with a 5-7 of dealing damage.
Yeah, that is such a long road ahead of them. It feels like KOVA spammed towards middle there on NBK. They must have heard him up close or something. Either that or just taking a little bit of a chance with it and actually trying to push him down. The flash not finding him because he was up close to the wall. Spots the second player. But unfortunately, after trading out to the M4, couldn't shoot for a couple of seconds, so he does eventually fall. But he delayed them quite heavily. Actually pulled the offer back over towards short as well. Gives his teammates an opportunity to push up through.
Dirkips as well. Are they considering saving? That means that they're going to be...
Of rifles as well. Those M4s looking to see what they can find. The op actually being the first point of contact on.
Ulip is going to try and see if he can push through the smoke here. Piatola does push down to pick up the AWP, but as he falls back, he's quickly flashed out. Peku gets taken down. Piatola does manage to find one over towards the B bomb site, but Ulip As he falls, it's going to be all on Pitola, and he falls as well. That will